Alright, I'm going to do a video for you of the purse I carry every day. Shouldn't be any more than 10 minutes long, but who knows how long it goes. It's a little $40 backpack I got at a store around here. It's not really tactical. It's just a backpack that I can use for multiple purposes. I have 3 liters of water right here, and I use a little D-ring to police up the hose because whatever. We'll start with the most important pocket of all, okay? I'm gonna undo it a little so I can get into it more easily. Okay. There we go. Oh, these things expand out. You can make a 2-day pack out of them. Important documents. Silica packet to keep things dry. There's a spare cell phone in here. Little burner phone. Doesn't have any service, but you can get 911. You can use the internet on it if you want. The battery is out of it. Makes the battery last longer. Plus, there is no juice in it. There's juice in the battery, but not in the phone. So it doesn't ping. There's no sort of anything. See, I have all types of important documents in here to verify who I am, where I'm from, yada yada. Life straw covered in T-Rex tape and duct tape, because if these things crack, you cannot use them, and they're made out of a hard plastic. So this way you can beat the crap out of it. I've used this thing, God, so much it's ridiculous, and they're only like 20 bucks, so why wouldn't you have one? 2 cat tourniquets. These things are awesome. I can't say enough good about them. They're easy, idiot-proof. An actual straw, just because I hate paper straws, and I can find 10 different reasons for this. One of which is if I take my knife that I carry every day, which is a $17 K-bar, okay, with a seatbelt cutter and a glass breaker. You can make a trach out of it if you need to, some sort of breathing apparatus. You can also use it for 101 reasons. It's just a plastic straw. It's hard plastic. This is my medical pouch. It's very stripped down, very simple. It's got multi-use stuff in it. I have 2 big lighters, both of which work. Nitrile gloves, just in case you end up being strung out, you know, somewhere and you're screwed. Yeah. In case someone's overdosing, this can be injected, this can be done nasally, this can be done sub-Q, this can be taken orally. Hand warmers. You never know if you'll need it or someone else. Clotting gauze. Little Maglite. It's really not bright. The battery's dying in it, but it's good for seeing in the backpack, or, you know, reading at night and not giving off a lot of signature or letting people see you. Excedrin and ibuprofen. That's that. Glock field knife with about 8 feet of paracord. 2 scrunchies. This thing is awesome. For under 30 bucks, this thing is amazing. I've taken it camping so many times, it's ridiculous, and I maintain it pretty well, but you can see the tip is a little worn out because I've split wood with it and done all types of stuff. I have the waist band for the backpack should I need it, which usually I don't. I have the chest strap, which I almost never use. Alright. And I have 5 magazines of FMJs, 15 rounds in each, plus what I carry in my handgun, which is Hydroshock and Federal. Alright, that pocket is empty. Now we'll go to this pocket here. Sharpie, 2 ballpoints, pepper spray, not just for self-defense, but if you're being tracked or hunted by anyone who uses dogs, this will make their dogs completely useless. They will have to track you through other means, broken limbs, footprints, whatever, and you can minimize those too. This will buy you so much time to get away. If someone's tracking you with dogs, it's ridiculous. Just this one little can, about every 10 to 50 feet, you spray it on the ground, and the dogs will take a huge nose full of this, and it will take them a long time to get that out of their nose. You can get away and disappear very expediently with this. Bus schedule, not that I use it, but it's there. Earplugs in a little match container because it's a waterproof container and it holds my earplugs. Not that you ever have time to use those when you're going through something, but you know, they're there. 2 flashlights, both AA's, both rechargeables. And I have a scrunchie on this one too, for multiple reasons. Gerber, and it's one-handed if you need it. I use this thing more than I use my pocket knife, believe it or not. Okay, that's done. And there's nothing in the main compartment. That is all the crap I carry in that. And in the bag is my cell phone number, one of the addresses I have on file in case anything happens to me or someone needs to get in contact, or God forbid something happens to me and I've placed the bag in a convenient location so someone can locate. That is everything I need. I can survive for days on just this alone. I have little drink powder mixes in the main compartment, just little, you know, cheap ones from the store. They're not anything great. I think they're strawberry watermelon energy ones, so they have a little caffeine in them, a little guarana, a little ginseng. It's just enough to give you an extra boost. You can put it in the Camelback. I wouldn't unless you had to, because it will destroy the Camelback eventually. But again, you can put it in a cup or you can put it in some sort of container. You know, if you need to, you can put the water from the Camelback in this, shake it up, and you've got something other than water to drink. That is what I carry literally every day, everywhere. It doesn't matter if I'm in the post office or if I'm in the library or if I'm driving around town. That I carry, plus my Beretta 92 with 16 in it. Always carry with one in the chamber. Anyone who tells you not to carry with one in the chamber, you should not listen to them when it comes to gun advice. They've never been in a firefight. They've never been shot at. And they are going to be killed, and so will you if you listen to their advice. I am a big proponent of carrying with one in the pipe, and just about everyone I know who's had to be in that sort of scenario will say the same thing. That is what I carry. It's a little heavy, but again, it's all self-contained. Most people just go, oh, that's a really tactical backpack. That's not why I got it. I got it because it can go from like a day pack and it'll expand all the way out to like a 2-day pack if I need it. That way I can put other stuff in it on the fly if I need to. If I need to stop and get a tarp or something, or put some clothes in it, I've got room. Let's see. Cording, useful. I don't like using paracord for snares and stuff, but you can if you have to. I also have rubber bands on these, which can be used. They can be used to set up signals, little markers on trails that most people won't pay attention to, but you can make sure that people notice. Also, by carrying these are easy to strip, so you can use the gunpowder for other things. You can also take the powder and the shell out and just fire the primer off to signal someone. Won't do any damage to anything, but it's a loud enough pop to get attention without sounding like a gun. It sounds a little bit less than a cap gun. That is all I can say about a everyday carry purse, but again, it's as conspicuous as you can be and still be prepared, I believe. So that's my everyday carry. There you go. Hopefully that's useful to some of you. Odin bless, and be safe.